Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today we are going to be building my dahlia beds, and I am so dang excited because I've had this wood since the fall and I just didn't have enough time to put them together before the first snowfall. And hey, if you're new here, my name is Christy. I am located in Western Massachusetts, Zone 6A, and my average last frost date is upon us. It's around May 9th to May 15th. So I only have a few short weeks to get these beds ready and prepped with all new garden soil so I can plant out my dahlia patch in a new spot where it's going to get plenty of sunshine compared to last year. Last year was my first year selling flowers at my roadside flower stand, and everyone absolutely loved the dahlias. However, we are expanding. We are getting more that will fit well with my mason jars, and hopefully I will have wrapped bouquets. But first, before any of that can happen, we have to get over here and make our beds. I am making 5 10 by 3 foot beds, and I am just using some pressure treated wood. It's about 2 inches thick and it's about 6 inches high, and I'm just going to be putting them together hopefully rather quickly today, or at least by the end of the day. I'm hoping this will be a one-day project, but when you have 2 kids outside, it is like literally impossible to devote your full attention over here. And I've actually made every single garden bed here in my backyard. Last year we made, I think it was 5 cedar picket beds that I had left over, and all of my vegetable garden beds, which are now being repurposed for flowers, those were also made out of cedar pickets, and I put them all together. So you don't need to have too many skill sets to put them together, just some good measuring and a little bit of patience. So first up, what I need to do is I'm going to take a 10-foot board and cut them into 3 3-foot sections, and then I'll have a little bit left over, which I will just add to my saved pile of wood, because you never know when you're going to need it. We actually make sure we keep all of our scraps, and we end up finding somewhere to use it later down the road. So I have 4 boards, which I will measure out 3 feet. And then I'm going to cut them down to size, and then I will get the rest of the boards out from my garage and we will start putting them together. Usually for all my cedar pickets, because they were so thin, I did put a board down the middle just so that it wouldn't bow. But these are just going to be temporary beds right now until I get more space in my backyard. Hopefully we will be cutting our trees down this fall and I can plant dahlias into the ground. So I'm just hoping I can get a good year out of them. Then I'll repurpose them. I was thinking maybe down the road I can use them for tulip beds. So we shall see. So I'm going to get cutting, and then I'll check in with you once it's time to put the beds together. So it's been several hours since I started this project, but my dad and I cleared all of this. So I just finished cleaning up, so hopefully we can get back to making garden beds. Just a quick update, we are around 3:30 in the afternoon, and I only have 2 beds made because we spent all of that time clearing trees, but it was like so needed to get done. It's gonna rain all day tomorrow, so I'm really hoping to finish these beds. Now, I think I messed up, and I was supposed to make them 10 by 4-foot beds, but I made them all 10 by 3, which is fine. But I believe now instead of 5 beds, I can fit 6 beds. So I'm gonna see how the spacing is. It might be a little bit tight. The pathways between might be a little bit smaller, but I don't really mind if I just have to like side shuffle in. Again, these are going to be just temporary right now. So I'm not like too concerned if I have extra wood. I can always use it for something else. But I do have these that I purchased, and they're gonna go in the corners. So this is gonna help hold up my netting. I'm not adding them in the corners right now because I'm just too worried with my kids, but I will add that before I add my garden soil in. So right now I'm gonna try and get my 3rd one done, have dinner, and then see if I can bust out the other 3 before it gets dark out. Like I said, it's going to rain all day the next day, so I want to get this done as quick as I can, so that way the following day when it's nice out, I am going to add in all of my garden soil because it's going to be too cold to do any more planting. We do have a 34-degree night and a 28-degree night, so I can't plant anything else because I'm gonna have to just cover everything I have out right now. And then I believe come Thursday I should be good. So I'm gonna get back to it, and as you can tell, I am no carpenter by any means, but this is gonna do just fine for my dahlias, so no judging on my, you know, carpentry skills. So oh, I should also mention I am just holding it together with these L brackets right here. I got them from Home Depot. So I'm putting one in every single like corner, and then I have 1 1/4 inch screws that I'm using, and then I'm just putting in some extra screws on the outside just to hold them in. I put 1 in the middle and like 1 on the bottom, and I think those are 2.5 or 2 1/4 inch screws. Same company by Deck Me, just for extra measure, because I am dragging these over. So let's get back to it. All right, so it only took me 15 minutes to get this 4th bed done. So I did mess up. I was checking all of my L brackets that I was using, and I was actually supposed to make 5 10 by 4-foot beds, but I made 10 by 3-foot beds, which is fine because I can actually fit 2 more, I think, in here fine. It just might be a little weird trying to get the lawnmower to go by between the last bed right here and then my tilled beds over there. But regardless, I am totally fine with that because we just made the paths a little bit more narrow, and it'll work out totally fine because this area gets sun all stinking day, and that's what I need for my dahlias, so they're not leaning, and they're going to hopefully have more blooms than last year. It's going to be a lot of fun filling all of these beds up with that 14 yards of 50-50 mix, but I also add in some peat moss and perlite, especially for drainage, because we do get a lot of springtime rain up until like mid to late June. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get the next 2 in, but we will resume after dinner time, and hopefully I have the energy to do so. If not, I will wait out another day or 2 with the rain, and we'll finish the last 2 and then add some garden soil. So I will see you hopefully after dinner. And we are done. I was able to get all 6 in, and it still gave me plenty of space for when the lawnmower has to come. So just to give you a quick review, we have what used to be our vegetable garden over there, now cut flowers. I added now 6 10 by 3-foot beds, and I'm keeping it around 2 feet or so. I'm going to measure and make sure everything has equal distance and it's all level later. Then we have our greenhouse, and then if I back this up, this is all of my tilled beds, and we just removed a bunch of trees today, so we were very busy. And that concludes today's video. We were able to get all 6 of them done. I am so happy and relieved. I'm going in and I really need to water everything right now, and I will catch you very soon in our next video. So if you would like to stay updated with all things with my roadside flower stand and starting a cut flower garden, please make sure you hit like and subscribe and hit that bell button, and I will see you all next time. Happy gardening. Bye.